You're listening to a Saturday night gaming podcast, Quad City, run by the Grand Master of Ceremonies, Scott Hibbard. Hope you enjoy.
Meanwhile, Strong Arm, you see him grab the hydrant, and then he lifts it off of him. And
this man spots himself.
You see him as he crushes it, and then puts it, to the side, as he just kind of like lumps it over as they increase the gravity on it. It just boom, as he pulls himself up. And all of a sudden, his attention is directed elsewhere. He's not sure who threw the hydrant.
But he's looking around.
But he does know who threw the bucket.
Yes, that is true. And, Dagon.
He's not paying attention to you anymore.
Damon, yo.
Oh, yeah.
Damon.
As a reminder, make sure you guys are marking the rolls.
Dagon was a different guy. He was rich.
Yeah, that's strength.
Yeah. I had a durability, and I did intelligence.
Alright, Dagon.
Dagon was a rich guy.
Yeah.
Dagon's Dagon.
This is Damon, yo.
This is Damon, yo.
Damon, yo.
Damon. Oh, Damon. Gotcha.
Don't want to confuse the listeners.
That's why he
Damon's
wasn't
that other
answering.
character, too.
It's the... No relation.
So you can't be targeting me. You said Dagon.
Right? No, what he said was Dagon.
I'm pretty sure that's
He
Raven's
was
dad.
gone.
Alright, act on the fire, sir, as this game moves into strike.
He moves into strike.
Yep, all 5 of them.
Ooh.
So you can try to dodge with speed. You can try to endure with durability.
No, I dodge.
Alright.
What is that? Speed?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, looks like you've got a -1 on that.
So as you look at that,
You got +1 to durability if you wanted to just tank
When
it.
did you use gravity inversion?
Yeah, I guess I'll do durability because I have -1 on speed.
alright, hold on one moment.
When did you use gravity inversion on the guys?
On the mob,
Yeah.
alright, where is your gravity inversion? Your manipulation?
It's an area of effect.
Oh, this one, gotcha. That's what I was looking for.
What's going on, yo? Oh, I think I just dropped the one F-bomb for the series, for the
think it was-
episode.
Oh yeah, because that targets a
Every 30
location.
minutes.
What?
Yeah, so basically targeting that location, that will include Damon.
Okay.
That's what they call it.
Get ready.
And the T-bomb isn't like this.
Alright, so hold on to your act on the fire, let's see what happens with this.
Nothing.
No! I don't think nothing's gonna happen.
Something bad's about to happen.
Gravity conversion.
Dude that hits you, his fist just weighs more. It's like crushes
Also-
your face.
Ouch! No!
You hear a strange voice coming from that direction to where Newton was there. It's like, hello boys and girls!
I was going to try for speed, but now I'm not.
So, you go ahead with the gravity inversion, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Which, now, except when it goes wild. So it doesn't affect the location as you wanted. Instead, it affects Damon. So which gives him a -1 forward on his act under fire. And of course, as that happens,
He tries to run, he's like...
you're trying to figure out like what happened? How did that go wrong? And then you hear it inside your head.
And then I open fire!
It's that tiny little voice.
And now you get to act under fire with a -1.
That sabotaged your attempt. Alright, go ahead. What'd you get?
6 plus a 3 is a 9. What does he add that to? Speed, which is a -1.
No, he said he was going to do his durability to tank it.
Okay.
7.
9
Oh,
plus 1 minus 1
so
9.
is
9. Ah.
7 and 9.
You didn't get the 10 plus. But you got a 7 through 9. Alright, which is 5 of those. Alright, yep. So that the gravity inversion messed you up there as you're prepared for the attack. You're like, alright, I got these guys. All of a sudden you're like, what? You just start floating in the air, but only you as these guys come in and basically treat you like a pinata.
Oh no! They're going for the candy, yo.
Oh no! Not my gumdrop buttons!
Only have 2 words. X-Force.
Oh.
And I look over at you and I go...
He flips you off.
Double bird.
Birds fly too.
That's what it's like.
Alright, so harm as established for this group and you is 3 before armor.
I don't have any. Oh, I have a light armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think everybody has light armor,
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah, I would have equipped anybody with
Yeah.
government sanctioned SOAR,
So you take
nano mesh,
there and next there.
tights.
And the top one and the bottom.
Spandex.
They can wear it underneath their normal clothes if they're all about looking cool, but you know, spandex.
So black.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's all about the branding.
branding.
Yeah.
It's got logos on it.
But yeah, so they just start going to town on you with the chains and baseball bat, and then finally the effect goes away as you hit the ground.
And they still go to town.
No, they have to wait a turn to do that.
Oh, okay.
They have to wait, or they're just like, "What just happened?"
When you check mark 4 of these, you just erase, right?
Yeah, you erase and then you
and
mark.
then write your experience.
Correct. Yeah, once you mark 4 on your stats, then yes, you erase it and then mark an experience.
Okay. And when you get all the way to the improvement, you choose one of these.
Correct. Yeah, you clear the track, pick one of those.
Okay.
Yep. Oof. Alright, that was that.
This is just like a one-story, like Red Med, urgent care, right?
Yeah, it's
Pretty
one
much,
story,
yeah.
pretty much. Oh, and by this point, whenever that all has happened and resolved, the smoke has filtrated through the entire ventilation system and is now poured out into the room.
Cool.
I wanted to see.
But it gives everybody -1, right? Including me. Because it was
The
7.
old people were going to be
7 and 9.
asthmatic, is all that was going to happen.
They're inside the hydrosphere, so they should be.
A person is inside the hydrosphere.
He said they.
Yeah, there's 3 hostages.
But they're not all inside his hydrosphere.
Yeah,
Are they?
yeah, he protected them all.
Oh, then they're fine.
Yeah.
So he's going to try it again.
1 second. Yeah, so basically, the smoke grenade obscures. So pretty much, it gives a -1 for
everybody. To
for
attack.
melee, yes. Any ranged attempts are impossible unless you've got some way to see through the smoke,
Gotcha.
like sensors or something like that.
So put on your heat vision.
It's on.
Yeah.
So basically, what I wanted to do as I jumped down is just shoot the stun gauntlets at one of these guys. Just like. Who's there?
All right, what did you?
So would that be?
Can I splash the person he's about to shoot to give him?
Well, you don't even see him yet though,
Okay.
because you're also affected by smoke.
Good point.
Now,
You'll see a light in a minute.
I'm essentially swinging wildly.
Yeah, basically.
if this counts as a part of my plan still,
And I'll still be doing that.
I can spend one of my hold to get a +1 to any roll. So I want to use one of the holds to plus to this.
Okay. Yep, go ahead.
Drop that to a 2.
We'll have you roll in a minute, Hydra.
It's a good thing you did the
So
plus
that
one.
would be an 8. And
Now, does this just give a +1 to the roll?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
so that's on a 7 to 9, choose 1.
Yep. So in 7 through 9, it's a hit. So on any hit, you inflict harm as established, and then choose 1.
I want to add frighten. So
All
like
right.
they can't really see what's happening, and then all of a sudden this vision just like the shadow creeps out of nowhere and just like
So,
like
for a
dude
second
falls.
time,
And what do you hit
they're
them with
getting
again?
frightened.
It's the taser gauntlets. So
Oh,
it shoots
okay.
like those taser rounds.
Gotcha. So you're basically you start seeing like they start seeing flashes too, like all of a sudden like flash, flash, and then people start dropping. So what's the? It's S harm, right?
Yeah.
Because it's stun.
Yeah, it's S harm. I wrote taser next to it because you said that was what it was filed under on the
Yeah.
weapons.
Right, and taser is S harm immediate. Yep. So harm is established as S harm. So you do that, and then also you frighten them as well.
Does that count? So S harm, does that count as like one of their pie pieces?
No, S harm is stun harm, meaning that they can't act until they,
Shake it off.
Shake off the stun.
So they're just like sitting there like.
Or in this case, since it's a gang that you're attacking, you basically have stunned a couple of them, and the other guys don't know what to do, so they're trying to figure out what they're going to do.
Yeah. And then,
Meanwhile, after you do that, so I started blasting.
Yeah.
So I started blasting!
so I'm trying to hit the last guy that I saw close to me.
The last spark.
Oh, I just rolled you in there. It's kind of close to it, right?
Yeah. I'm trying to hit people that I saw close to me
Yeah.
from before the smoke.
6.
Plus strength.
So, +1 -1 is 6.
And -1 is not 6.
6 plus +1 -1 is 6.
1 plus 1
He
minus
basically added something to it, but went back down because of my smoke grenade.
I'd have missed. Be prepared for the worst.
Oh boy. Did I hit the sphere?
Yeah. You'll have to move a hold off the sphere
Okay.
as it absorbs. But now, and that so it was do battle, so it's actually two things: act under fire and attack someone. That was your attack someone.
Uh-huh.
So you hit the sphere. As you connect with it, you're like, well, that feels a little bit different than the actual
That
person.
felt a lot like me.
Water.
But then, on top of that, you actually maneuver, without realizing it, into the way of the stun. You get tased. So,
Well, that absorbed.
he wasn't
That's
trying to hit you.
shocking.
You just kind of move. After you hit the sphere, you started backing up from it because like, oh, what did I just hit? You know? Did I just hit the sphere as you back away from it? And then you back away in the middle of...
I just kind of like
There's no orchestra around here.
How much
Just
damage did that
deep
do?
sigh.
It's just S-harm.
It's S harm, so you just have to roll out of it.
Cool.
So, currently, that's what you have on you.
So I just have to shake off.
Yeah.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
Which I guess I have to wait until at least a second.
You have to wait a moment, yes.
The guy's on.
You both, I think... Did you have something too?
I
know she
did,
does.
but she can go ahead and.
Okay. Well, you can tell me what yours is when we determine order in a moment.
Sebas.
Okay.
But,
I was just going to try and invert gravity again because I'm agitated. It didn't go right.
okay, same area?
Yeah,
All
same
right, so
area.
hold on one moment.
I was
gonna try to make a light weapon
All right.
and an attack.
Go for it.
Oh boy. I left my dice are trying to kill me sure at home on
You,
purpose. And
You can
still.
shoot.
I'm shooting.
All right.
That
Just
is
a
only
moment.
a 5.
It's a 5.
That is not doing anything.
Oh, it's doing something.
Does the
Scott, I'm laying on the ground looking over to Please, blood. Please don't. Blood. Blood.
teeth?
Yeah.
Just
Oh, is this right?
Why is he spitting out chiclets? Those aren't chiclets.
Does it say anything for miss for yours? Does it specify?
It doesn't even
Doesn't-
specify anything.
Okay.
It just says prepared for the worst.
Oh
No,
yeah.
it doesn't say anything about a miss.
Huge letters. Don't.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm
not,
asking.
or
Because
don't
she's creating
miss.
a weapon.
Do not.
Right. Well, so if they don't specifically state it, it's okay. Then
Yeah.
other things can happen. But that's why I wanted to check and make sure I didn't actually specify something first.
Yeah.
Before we moved into that.
Okay.
But hold on. So she rolled hers for the light weapon. Basically, you go ahead and roll yours for inverting gravity. But she tries to create the light weapon. But as she does, you will create the light weapon, but you draw his attention.
Again.
And you'll need to act on the fire after making the weapon.
Don't you even.
9.
No.
What is a 9?
Huh?
Well, for the invert gravity, was doing a 9.
Yeah, that's where I'm
It kills me.
Now it's pushing him into the ground.
Yeah.
What's a phone?
Now it just
at.
buries
Doesn't
me.
state anything. Just the 10 plus.
Oh yeah, on a hit. -1 ongoing per object to maintain the inversion effect.
Oh, okay.
So you have 2 objects.
Please
So
don't.
you can affect both objects or affect one object.
Just one.
So, alright, one object, so it's them.
Yeah, of course.
And it's a -1 ongoing,
Okay.
which, you know, I just yeah.
Already.
How do you hold it?
You just roll it. Just like toss it.
He had dropped the
You just go like
hydrant earlier.
because it rolls.
Yeah, that's not what I was looking at. This one has a -1 ongoing to maintain also. The manipulation. Okay, so currently right now you got a -2 ongoing. Because you got 2 different abilities going right now. You got your shield still up, your graviton shield, and then you also have the inversion going on
Well,
there.
I'll just take the shield off right now.
Okay, that's fine. You drop it. You're like, I'm staying out of the combat, guys. Kind of. All right, cool. So you only got a -1.
There's just a
and it's
guy
inverting
way
it.
back there going. He's grimacing and moving his hands around, and Damon's just sitting there going, "Please stop!"
So they're over there, Damon. They're just curb stomping him and beating him with the bats, and then all of a sudden you see them just start floating in the air around Damon.
Yeah, right when this dude's about to step on the back of Damon's head,
Yeah.
he starts floating up like he's got moon shoes on.
Damon, who's injured, kind of looks over in that direction, and you see Newton.
Right.
And but you can see that he has like a smile on his face, like a wicked smile, as he's inverting these guys.
I really want to stick with the imagery that he's acting like a maestro in the orchestra, like just directing his fingers and like.
That's an
Percussion section.
crescendo. Just wait.
You should take a little boombox with you and play orchestra that's has to do this.
So as you've inverted them,
And you
we'll
see all
just
these people
flip them
going,
over for that, so to show that they're inverted. Force, you create your light weapon, which is
Sword.
okay. So you create a hard light sword. As Strong Arm moves in to strike, and he's going to go ahead and strike, and then that's when you will
Strong
fire
Arm's
your
back
weapon.
up already.
Your
But
head
go
cannon.
ahead and act under fire.
Remember,
Head
you still
cannon
got your armor.
accepted.
My
Oh.
big trucker
Is that my roll? What was that?
Ooh, I hope the other
That
one's
was her.
better.
just went in the trash.
She's acting under fire. You're rolling your own.
No, it didn't. It went.
I'm rolling them now.
That's fine. And hold the result after you roll.
54.
No, that's plus
can't get
your. Goes off your int to do it, so that's
Oh,
11.
This was better. It was a 5.
We have
Yeah.
dice jail
yeah, we do.
in case they need a timeout.
If it helps at all, he got a 10 plus. Her, I mean.
It won't help her for that because this is in response to her move.
So she makes the sword, he goes to hit.
He hits
He'll be
and then
fine.
he fires as his hit connects. So,
Like a little F-22, just.
Oh,
so what was your total altogether?
Oh. 6.
6.
Yeah, that song's gonna be stuck in my head. Dun, 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 dun,
How strong was your armor right now?
Plus 2. No.
I kind of wanted
3.
to say like
Three.
fly the
Yeah.
bumblebee.
Yeah, plus
for
2.
him.
She's got 1 plus the 2, so it's 3 total. All right. So, oof.
For
Be
him, it's
prepared
like
for the
Holy
worst.
Mountain King, or, you know,
Dun, 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 dun.
All right. So
yeah.
his attack goes through, smacks directly into your armor. You take harm is established, which is 4 minus your armor, so you take 1 harm. But he also shatters your harm in the process, so your hard light armor is destroyed.
Oh. I thought you meant arm.
No, armor. Yeah. So his attack just wah, and just shatters it. And as he does that, JoJo, you got a 10 plus on your attack. So you deal harm as established, but also you get to choose 2 from the list.
From this list.
What?
Which you also had.
Is that? That's not my list.
2 harm is what you have
Shit, we're doing
established
Mm-hmm.
on this plus close range. So
Correct.
That's what he's got with the.
Mm-hmm.
That's not.
So,
Why? I
Pin
only
them down,
got
let's pin them
4
down.
total.
Mess him up.
It was 4
You wanna mess
harm,
them up?
but then
We
minus
get
your
to do
armor.
Well,
You
no,
get to
I
do
already
2 of
had
them,
3
So you
previous.
can do.
Greater
So
harm
I
and
only
greater
added
harm.
one
There's
more.
only
You wanna pin
6.
down again?
6
yeah,
hits.
yeah, we
if you
can't do anything.
Okay.
Well, you shouldn't. For yours, I'm trying to think here. You only taken a hit.
I took a hit remember,
Twice.
Mm-hmm.
before, so only got 3 or whatever.
Yeah, but your armor was up every time, though, right? I
Yeah.
believe. Yeah. So you've been hit 3 times, I think total. So
Yeah.
it should
So
be
that
3
puts her
harm.
into the 9.
Because the ones that you took when you were protecting Chrissy didn't.
Yeah, that didn't come through because it was reduced by half, and then your armor reduced it
Yeah.
altogether. So you've only taken 3 harm total.
Which is just
3, 6, 9.
Correct.
Wait, what?
because when you took the attacks for Chrissy, you had your armor and it was halved because it was split between the 2 of you.
Correct.
And your armor covered it. So if you take 3 harm, you're taking a pie piece at a time. So 1, 2, 3. The 3 doesn't actually stand like that's not a 3 harm bubble. It's just 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. You
You
mark
fill in
each.
1 pie slice
Yes.
per harm.
Perfect.
Correct. Right.
You're a little hurt right now.
Yeah, a little hurt, but you're not in critical condition yet. So you're borderline, but you're not there.
You're definitely paying attention at the moment. Like, hold up. Hold up.
So 2 harm as established.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he wanted to do
Pin down.
pin down with inflict greater harm.
Okay, so you're going to do 3 harm, and then you're going to pin him down. Mobilize, corner, or box him in. Gotcha. And it was a blast from your arm, right?
Yes.
Head.
From my
Head?
head.
It's head cannon.
Head cannon.
Yeah.
Head cannon accepted.
Yes, it was.
Oh, can I say that before I like shoot him?
Yes.
Like that's my tagline.
That's your tagline. There you
Head
go.
cannon applied.
Yeah.
Head cannon accepted.
Head cannon accepted.
Well, like, that's when like he orders me like shoot him with your head cannon, and then I say head cannon accepted.
Yeah, so that shot hits true. So it was 3.
You shot me right in the hip.
And leaves him prone again.
Yep. And then, basically knocks him down to the ground as he gets sidelined. He goes, he strikes, he's satisfied with the hit, and then all of a sudden, blah! Energy blast just smacks into him, sends him to the ground.
Oh! Maybe it's too late to ask. If he could use a point of extra harm.
What's that?
You're doing my plan by attacking him.
Yeah.
And it says that I can
Oh,
add
yeah,
extra
just
harm
say that.
onto
No, you can still apply that.
You can? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because I know that adding it to the roll, I have to do ahead of time.
Ahead of
But
time.
extra harm or a minus on your harm, you can do after the fact.
It has to be reactive.
I'll do it.
So
Okay.
as soon as a harm is established,
I guess
either you're
arms
taking
fall
it
off.
or you're inflicting it, you have to decide whether you're going to use it.
Well, just the one arm, really.
So,
Yeah, so just
yeah.
give him extra one more point of harm.
Yep, got it.
And he's dead, right?
No, he is critical condition.
His fingernails fell
So
off.
right now, he's like 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's got those little 2 ones left.
And actually, you know what? Tell you what, hold on.
The guys inside the building should be really frightened at this point. I don't know about the guys that are playing with the orchestra right now.
Oh, they're about to be terrified.
Are you going to use them to pelt the other guy? Shoo, and use them as projectiles? Is that possible? Oh no, I've given the maestro an idea.
Is that his name? It is now.
What's the dark one on the inside? There's Newton and Maestro. Everything's a
yes.
symphony.
I'm going to tell you a little bit about that.
Let's do a symphony of destruction.
Yeah. I'll let you all play.
Let's determine
Cannon.
what happened. Okay, no, he's not dead. But he is critical.
Because he took massive damage.
Oh, because he's taken a lot of damage. From being hit by a fire hydrant and blasted with a
Energy cannon.
energy cannon.
And that's after he was... Did Luna actually connect to
Yeah.
him? Okay. Oh, that's right. She took the hit because she didn't connect.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's where he's at right now, back on the ground.
Can I try to shake off?
Go ahead. You trying to shake out the stun?
Yeah. So that's 8 plus 2. I'm assuming the -1 doesn't go towards this because it's just shaking
Oh,
off
for
this-
the
from the fog?
smoke? No.
Okay. So that shakes it off, right?
Yep, you shake off successfully. So you're no longer stunned.
Nice.
I'll take that back.
I don't mind you continuing to stun me because it helps me on the skill I'm good at.
Oh, and I forgot I started attacking those people. That was acting under fire. Correct? Or no, that was attack someone.
Does attack someone. Which you were attacking with your strength? Or
Well,
no,
it's
your
the stun thing.
Yeah, stun thing, so it's speed. Yep.
And shaking off
I want to.
doesn't give me time to act, right?
Right. That is your move too.
Yeah.
Get rid of the condition. So you're finally not stunned. You get a hold of yourself. Literally.
I'm still broken.
The electricity just kind of disperses finally.
I want to try something challenging.
Alright. What's that?
Basically, I want to, by speaking to the remaining thugs, the hooligans that are inside the building, and give them like the rundown. Like, you're losing. Your boss is down. This is your chance to run.
Alright, so you're wanting to persuade them.
Oh, is that a different?
Yeah. It's still, it uses intelligence, but yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
You-
That's what I want to do.
That's what I tried to do.
It worked for a minute.
I had to enter aggressive negotiations.
The negotiations were short. Wow! Look at that.
Does that... Alright, so that's 12, 13, 14.
Alright, so on a 10 plus, they have to choose. Sit. So at this point, they'd have to like set aside their skepticism and just like go with what I'm saying.
Yeah, what are you saying?
If you're walking out of the smoke, this huge armored dude with glowing eyes and
like
wings,
charged up.
and
Well,
just
he doesn't
standing
have
there
the wings
going,
right now.
well, these
Yeah.
not wings, but
Yeah, the kind of horns.
Helmet.
My
Yeah.
helmet
Yeah.
makes kind of like
and
horns.
going, just look.
I probably have a voice augmentation.
Yeah.
Too, like
just your
chance.
your boss is done.
Is it interrogation mode?
Find your friends and run.
I did the GTFO too, so
Well, yes, they sit reserve and skepticism aside, and they go along with that.
yeah.
You see them stumble through the smoke as they're trying to find their way to the exit, and they bump into the window
I already had them
through different
intimidated.
things. What?
I already had them intimidated, and then
Yeah.
he said that.
And then I intimidated them, and then I tried to persuade them.
Yeah.
Because when I came in, I did intimidate as well. So these guys are really scared.
Yeah. And you see this, by the way. You see them kind of run out of the smoke-filled clinic,
Like glass doors
stumbling,
opened up.
fall over. Some of them just drop the chain or the weapons and just leave them there as they take
A
off
couple
running.
of them have
The
very
guys
heavy
floating in the air.
injuries.
Do they see this too?
Oh yeah, they see this.
But they can't run because they're floating.
You're right.
So
So,
they're probably like, what
sir,
the hell?
you see them running,
What's going on over there?
trying to get away.
And you're
them?
standing back away.
Yeah.
The ones from inside the
The ones from
building.
inside the building.
Basically, they kick open the front door, smoke starts pouring out, and then they are all running like scared. Some of them are still going
And a couple of them are going.
twitching and yeah.
I'm kind of focused on the ones that
That one's got frostbite.
kind of focused on the ones that just hurt my comrade.
It's their fault.
Yeah. We'll go
Well,
with that.
those
for
are
the moment.
displaced right now.
Oh, they're displaced right now?
You're still calling your gravity inversion.
You can
They're
invert
not
it
going
again.
anywhere for the moment, as long as you maintain it ongoing.
You could invert it again.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, you could also use them as a weapon.
At this point is where you hear the violin just played on a steady note at a high pitch, just in the back of his head.
Yeah, I can hear the violins too.
I want to
Throw a
the bell
dude at
section.
another dude.
sling them at the critically injured people.
All right,
You're gonna throw the people at the people?
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, so you're going to do yeah. Let's say it's right there. It's close. Yeah. All right. So go ahead and roll. You can roll attack someone with energy, or you got something. Yeah, telekinesis.
Yeah, it's telekinesis. It's this will be pushing the limit as well.
Ah, I gotcha.
So
So it's gonna be plus energy.
mm-hmm.
Push the limit. Here we go.
Telekinetic throw.
All
Can I
right.
help
Is this plus intelligence?
if I apply?
Well, it's gonna be plus energy because you're using push the limit, so it's gonna
Oh,
be
okay.
energy based.
It's gonna be energy based.
How would you like to help?
Okay, hard like construct. Explain that to me. What exactly?
You Green Lantern.
Okay, so
Yeah. You just create a construct out of hard light. Yeah. which
Okay,
means
well-
energy.
I guess. What? Okay, so what are you doing again?
I'm throwing people into people.
Yeah, he's throwing
Okay,
these
so
people into those people.
I'm going to help by pushing those people, basically with the
I got you.
hand.
A hand, yeah.
Yeah.
You're literally lending a hand.
She sees them start flying towards them, and she goes,
Slam!
Pa!
It's
All
like
right,
a volleyball spike.
roll your help first, and you're gonna roll and add your history stat with him.
So
This one.
it would be okay.
+1.
Mm-hmm.
Different dice.
There's a 4 and a 2.
5, 6,
plus your-
7.
So 7.
Okay, so you will bump up his result
By 1.
by 1, and well,
1 tier.
1 tier, yeah.
What is that? What am I rolling?
Oh no, you're just rolling that plus this.
If you had gotten a 10 plus, you would have increased your stat with him by 1.
No, I mean, is it part of any?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
It's
Oh.
the HF
Whenever it's
stat.
an assist, it's just going to assist the person that you're doing it with.
Oh, so it would make him a +2.
It would if you had gotten a 10 plus, yes.
Oh.
But this way, you just help him, but you don't get an additional point.
Exactly. And it looks like he.
And it looks like it's a
needs
good thing that you did it.
Well, I mean, 6 plus 1 plus that's it bumps it up to a 10 plus.
Right, yeah. Even with your -1 on go.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Since she's like smacking them down, and he's throwing them, can we call it a gravity spike?
I mean,
Because
Yeah.
that's basically what it is. Gravity spike! And then, like, they all start hitting, and then you, inside your head it goes boom, 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 doo, 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 doo.
no, it's a but more accurate.
So it's a 10 plus. And we'll go ahead with that, and we'll go with that 3 again for the harm is established.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be inflicting harm to both of them. So go ahead and describe for the class.
Oh god, I turn around with my augmented eyes, and I'm just like, what's going on out there?
I'm sitting there watching.
All right, so Newton, like his eyes are rolled back into his head at this point.
Which I can see. Me take out my binoculars!
So when he missed, his eyes rolled back into his head,
Okay. And grinned.
and then he just has a maniacal grin on his face. And he's sitting there just muttering to himself, "No survivors, no survivors, no survivors."
Which he is far from everybody, except for Damon, who is
We wouldn't be able to
Close.
hear him unless he's doing this on the comms.
Oh no, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually far. Yeah, he's far from Damon, and he's
It's like
distant from everybody
Went
else.
in on
Yeah.
a motorcycle.
Yeah.
And you would just see like one biker dude at a time, just like,
Yeah.
and like launch into one of them. They like both like crumple over, broken. And then it's just like rapid fire, machine
interesting that I have
gun,
as many
machine gun bodies.
projectiles as I have targets.
You see her with the light. What color do you use, by the way? Just curiosity. For your hard light,
Purple.
purple. Okay. So
Violent violet is what we call it.
violent light. As you see this hand that's violet, as it just helps, with each one just.
Spiking them. And then she sees them like crumple up in bloody messes, and she's like, "Ooh, I forgot."
Whoops. Good thing my students aren't here. Violence doesn't solve any problems.
Except for this.
Except for this
For
problem.
this one, yep.
Now, as you do that, the gang members who were leaving the clinic are all killed and crushed by the other guys. And the ones that are actually remaining, by the way, like you still have all of them in that gravity inversion, and you see that some of them are just lifeless. Like there's just nothing left of them. The other ones are crippled, they're severely injured, and you still have them in your grip.
It's a good thing they're at a clinic.
I remembered I used the second wind, so that used my shapeshift hold.
Oh yes.
So I'm actually just normal hydroform.
Gotcha.
I took the extra damage from that one hit.
Okay. Is it?
That's
Yeah.
how it works.
And of course, you don't see any of this going on because of the smoke that's infiltrated the club.
Alright, so I have to
Yeah,
have
all I
to
see
see
is
is heat
so
signatures,
I'm
right? I
gonna
think.
try to do my fast healing.
Go ahead and roll that.
Alright, so question. So in order for me to push the limit for this one, I would have to have telekinetic hold, right? Does it require telekinetic hold?
Correct.
Okay. So I can't do that yet.
So you have what total for your second wind, Hydra?
6.
But I am going to...
Is that with your -1?
5? No. The -1 was for second wind. This is healing factor.
Oh! Okay, my bad.
So
I forgot you have
6.
2 different healing abilities.
Yeah.
Alright.
I want to invert gravity to knock them back down.
So it just actually didn't work. It just actually doesn't work. Oh wait, no. It's not even 6, it's like 4. Because it's an ability I don't have. I was pushing the limit.
Alright, so your healing factor instead... Okay, so your healing...
Except I rolled a 6 or a
Right.
4, so it's below 7 to 9.
Right.
So it doesn't even heal anything.
No, it does not. And it doesn't heal anything, and you're not able to continue your healing factor until you are able to recover.
Which
So.
I was just trying something out anyway.
Yeah. Your body is kind of...
It's taxed.
overtaxed due to the amount of injury it has sustained thus far.
That does still count as a use.
It does, yes. So, you're doing that inside the smoke. And we have Newton, who is inverting gravity again. What is down is up, and what's up is now down.
8.
What do you add that to? Do you add
Energy.
Yeah, it's a 6 plus a 2 is 8.
6 plus a 2 is 8.
And so that...
So I'm blissfully unaware.
I was thinking too, like at this point, if I'm wearing
Oh,
a heat visor, like a heat vision, all I'm seeing is heat signatures,
Yeah.
which wouldn't dissipate by death.
No. They just stop moving.
They're just not moving.
Yeah.
So I could think that they're just disabled.
Right.
Go team!
Definitely disabled.
Good job, team. See you on the ground.
I'm on the ground.
New time, by the way. So, question about your inversion there. Are you wanting to just, like, drop them, or are you just wanting to, like, press them into the ground where they can't move?
Slam and
Just
press.
Slam them? Okay. So, that would be the...
I'm going full
manipulation,
hydraulic
yeah.
press.
Okay.
That's what I said. Give me
Yeah. So you want to do a redirect. You want to basically push or pull in one location. So you want to pull them down, basically.
Okay.
So that's what it is. So manipulation. So it's an 8 on this one. So on a 7 through 9, choose one, which you get to choose, which is redirect. So that's what you do for that. You did succeed on redirecting and just pull them to the ground. Now, do you still have them caught in your inversion to where you can adjust that if you like and kind of make them continue to float up?
Yeah.
So basically, you just pull them to the ground and then they float back up, right?
Or is he just doing this to dead bodies?
Oh no, there's still some that are living. Well, kind of mixture. They're all caught in it. Some of them are already just destroyed, dead, and are no longer responsive. But there's some that are just injured critically, and that's the ones he's doing to all of them. He pulls them down to the ground, and then they float back up.
But what kind of harm did that just do?
Another 3 arm.
Which are any of them? That's what I'm asking. Are any of them still alive?
No, at this point they're all completely
Mush bodies that are,
they're broken.
and they're slamming down into the other mush bodies. So he's just
Yeah.
making mush.
Yes. You just hear a thump outside. Thump, thump, thump.
I
And you
heard
know
you
what
say
I'm doing?
You
I'm
see
just
it in your heat
watching
vision.
it. I'm laying in
It's
the
just
gutter.
heat.
You see bodies kind of.
And I'm just laying in the gutter watching it and probably getting splattered by it.
And he's just like
Yeah.
sheer terror, eyes are wide open.
Yeah.
What is going on? You see in your heat vision, you see the people, the signatures, as they rise and then fall, rise and fall.
And you've already said, good job, team. See you outside. You can stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna come to Newton. Come in, over.
Newton's not here.
I'm gonna need him to be there. So can you leave him a message and tell him this is an emergency situation? Who's this on his comm?
I lost my ring.
I don't have a name.
Oh,
That's strange. Can I name you Maestro?
his name is Jojo.
Can we coin that?
It's established.
Maestro, it seems trademarked, but sure.
It's different. It's totally different. You're not the Maestro, you're
I
just
don't
a
know.
Maestro.
I don't know what you're orchestrating here, but
Yeah. And you're not green, so it's fair.
What's that?
you wanted to do something. I think
Um,
Forrest did as well. So
the only thing I want to do is get out there and handcuff Biggin. I want to use one of my utility tools.
I have to do something.
Do you want?
well, no, we're just talking about what we're doing.
yeah.
We haven't rolled.
We can
yet.
talk about it. What are you
Yeah.
trying to do?
I
Are you
was
trying to
gonna-
cut his head off?
No, what?
I hope not.
I was going to.
Please do. Please do.
don't.
Because nothing else can
Is
horrify
rope
me any
considered
worse.
weaponry?
Rope
Yeah.
can be, or it could be.
Oh, I'll open it later.
Is rope
Please
considered
do.
weapon?
Because nothing.
Yeah.
Rope is
There's
weapon.
nothing more that can
Like
force.
Is it
depends on how it's
You
used.
can
I
cut
guess.
his head off. Nothing else can horrify me any more than what's already being done on this street. So you can go ahead and do that.
I'm a school teacher. I would
don't
not
care.
do that.
I mean, technically, if it was made into a noose, it would be a weapon.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
But if you're just using it as bindings, like what?
Yeah. What's your thought?
Let's
Okay,
stay
wait.
away from lynchings.
Well, the attack someone does offer the option.
Okay, instead of that, can I just cut off the strong arm?
No. Oh!
Yes, please do. Please do. Because violence always solves problems.
This is overcome.
It can't be any worse than what I'm watching him do right in front of me.
Says the teacher.
Force.
You hear
I
him go,
can, I
yes.
can easily detain him. I don't think he can take much more. And there are currently ping-ponging heat signatures. If
Yeah,
you
I don't think
could,
there can be much heat left in what he's doing to me right in front of me on the street.
I can hear everything that Damon Yo is saying. So if we could maybe, if you could try to deal with Newton for me and
Oh, so
calm
you want him
down.
in ropes?
If you could bind him.
Please, please do, because I can't take much more than what he's doing in the street in front of me.
Bind Newton, and I will bind Strongarm.
I haven't gained the ability to mind control him, so.
Just use ropes.
Please do, because
But I'll
I
use
can't take
ropes
much more of
against-
anything.
Apply force against Newton.
This is
Mind
just
control
gonna be a
me, mind
construct,
control
I guess,
him, I don't
instead of a
care, I
weapon.
can't take it.
Well, it'll just be a construct, right? Not
Yeah.
I
not a
can't
weapon.
close my eyes.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
not
If you're just
see.
doing like bindings,
Yeah.
basically, then yeah, it's construct.
Like Wonder Woman lasso kind of thing.
Somebody needs to wipe
He's
this
like-
out of my mind. I can't not see it anymore.
I cannot unsee
What's
this.
going on?
I can't
Eight.
not see it.
No, this is
Oh.
It doesn't run off your
no. It
intelligence.
runs off of energy.
Yeah.
So that would be 7 still. 7 and 9.
What is this for?
You can bump up to 10 plus.
You use that once per time that you level up. You
Okay.
get one of those once.
Yep.
per
Once per
level.
improvement.
Just so you're aware. I mean, you can do it if you want. But
No,
you're not going
just
to get
leave it
another
there.
one.
Well, your hydrosphere is still a strong hydro.
Yeah.
So does it rack them up or?
Was 7 through 9 saying your hard light construct?
The construct is unstable, requiring focus.
Okay.
So
cool.
basically, she just
All right.
has to.
So you create the bindings. You create it. So now you need to actually apply it. Now you have a -1 ongoing to maintain the construct.
So count against your roll to apply them to him.
Correct, because you have to focus on the construct.
Now, do I have to roll to handcuff the dude that's all like battered on the ground?
Him? Well, he is still conscious, and he will probably resist. But yes, you'll get a +1 forward for it because his condition.
So would I roll that against speed? I guess.
Strength.
Shut up.
All right.
So are you, Force? Are you gonna make your way towards Newton?
Yeah.
Okay.
Idea.
So she makes her way towards him. She passes by you.
Don't you do it. You do it. Please don't.
I'll put these guys back out here because
And he's over here too. So me and the drone are back together.
Ronnie's got his hand on the table like, if I do that, it gets a
All right.
whooping.
So you make your way out here.
I do
You
this.
can do that. That's changing location.
No.
Newton.
I was going to throw the mush back onto the strong guy.
No, because if you do it wrong, it's going to land all on me.
Okay. Well, this is a good example of a highly interruptible action.
Yeah.
Interruption.
So, who would like to interrupt? Night Owl.
I'm standing by the strong guy.
I'm standing.
I would like to interrupt.
I'm standing in the
Has the
gutter by
smoke
the strong
cleared?
guy.
Has the smoke cleared in here?
Can he see? Is what he's asking.
The smoke is starting to clear. So.
I mean, if you didn't hear Damon out here crying for his mother to wipe the vision of horrific tragedy out of his mind's eye, you're just not even trying very hard.
The smoke's not affecting your hearing.
My ears are clogged with smoke.
Come outside, at least.
Splish splash, what's going on, guys?
As soon as you step outside, you see the sight.
Because I can only move close.
Yeah, sun's kind of blinding at
Yeah.
first.
To close.
You can move. You can change one location, which is move 1. So you move from immediate to close. And as you step outside, you see the mangled bodies on the ground, and you see the other mangled bodies that are still floating in the air.
Yeah.
Help me!
And then you see them start moving quickly.
Baby.
I'm gonna need. Because the reason I came outside was because of Damon calling.
Calling, we'll
But-
call it that. Crying is what
In
he's
order to help him, I'm
Yeah.
gonna need to heal myself first. So,
Physician heal myself.
since I can't do healing factor anymore, because I can't,
Yeah, you screwed that.
I'm gonna have to shapeshift into ice form again.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna try to ice form again.
Nope.
All right. Go ahead and
So,
roll back.
That's a shape change.
It's a failure run. You drop the one.
Nice.
Didn't work.
So, +2 is 10.
So you get your whole 3.
So I get my whole 3.
Cool.
But I can't do the fast healing on or the second wind on myself
Correct.
until next turn anyway.
Right.
But that at least gives me a chance to try and stop. Wait,
So
right now we're in interrupt.
that's what we're about to do. Yes.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
interrupting him.
So as you're stepping outside, this is happening. So like basically, as they're trying to interrupt, you just shifted. You just shape shifted.
Okay.
So now the ones who are trying to interrupt here, how are you trying to interrupt Night Owl?
Command. Like through command. Just like trying to talk to Newton, who's inside of Maestro at this point. Because they swapped.
Right. So you're trying to confront him, basically.
Yeah.
All right. So that's what you're gonna. Okay, I got you. You can do that, yo. Force.
Yeah.
You're still good distance away from him. You're still far distance.
Okay.
So how are you trying to interrupt him? You're not close enough to put the restraint on him.
Can I try and reconstruct the light so it's actually strong, or no?
How do you
Well,
mean?
but just he's just talking about for interrupting him right now from using the bloody mush to throw it at my general direction.
Oh, well, I have telepathy. I can read it. Do a telepathic link with him. Try and.
Telepathic link to Newton
Yeah.
instead
Oh, I
of
thought you
whatever
said
this
telepathic.
thing is on the outside.
Mm,
So like as I'm shouting on
I
the
know if you
outside,
want
she
to
can
try
shout
that.
from the
He's not
inside.
Newton right now.
Actually, let me see your sheet real quick.
this one?
Mm-hmm.
Because then it'd be like shouting inside his brain and outside.
Okay,
But I
what
don't
you
know if you wanna
could
get-
try to do
Linked up with what's inside
Um,
the brain right now.
Well, it's on the outside of his brain right now.
if
We want Newton on
you
this.
can try to push the limit, and use mind control because you have telepathy, and mind control is one that you could pick up. So you
So
can
you
try
can-
to push the limit, but it's gonna be plus energy.
So this one right here,
Okay. So it's not gonna be.
you'd roll plus this.
Okay.
Yeah. And it would, you mind control basically would be the 7 through 9 is the best you could do on it, which means you get to hold one, which is you get to issue one command, and that's it before the link's broken.
Okay.
So just seven. Seven is all you want.
But hold on a second there. But that's the way you could try to interrupt. But let's see if the interrupt first works. So go ahead and both do roll interrupt. That's roll plus HX, your history stat with him.
9.
8.
7.
9, and you said 8.
Yeah.
Alright. So, you're there first, you're in the way, or you're ready for it. Well, let's see, force over there. Night Owl, you're there first. So you're basically
Standing in the way.
you're
of
standing in the way of it, and then you're there first, and you see what's happening, and you're ready for it. Force,
Yeah.
you're ready for it, so you're ready for what he's about to do, and they have to deal with you instead of doing what they intended. So as you go to, as Newton, as you go to smash these mushy bodies with that strong arm, you gotta deal with Night Owl and Force first. So, go ahead, Force, you do yours first, and roll your push to limit.
7.
Hey, that's
And then minus
That's
1
what you do.
ongoing though for the
So 6.
construct.
the construct, though. Yeah. But that's for the mind control.
Yeah, this is what we're rolling for is mind control.
Okay. And you said 7 to 9 was like the best she could do.
Well, yes, that's the best she could do, yes, but... So what was your total? You want to spend it? Make it
Yeah.
a 7 through 9?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, it is 7.
No, it was a 6.
No,
It's a
it was
6.
6.
She's got minus 1 ongoing.
Minus 1 ongoing.
But that's for the construct, right?
It affects all, because her concentration is
Oh.
on the construct, so it affects all of her actions.
I got you. I'm tracking
Yeah.
now, sorry.
So you're going to spend this to make it a 7 through 9, spin an age? Okay.
Would mine not count as like a helping action? If we're both going at the same time, could I not count as a helping action?
No, not for what she's doing. She's doing an actual infiltration of the mind.
Okay.
Alright, so 7 through 9. Okay, so you hit mind controls at 7 through 9, but you also push yourself hard, taking 1 harm in the process. So you start bleeding from the nose, essentially. And mind control on a 7 through 9 gives you a hold 1. So you get to issue that command to him.
Go to sleep, I guess.
Could that work?
That one, not really.
What if, okay,
stand down.
Yeah.
Stand down and bring back Newton back to the light.
Yeah, what if it was wake up Newton?
Oh, I like what you did there. Bring Newton back to the light.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can. Yeah. The problem is, though, I don't think you have control over that, do you?
But it does.
No, it like he doesn't have like they don't have control over each other.
Oh. I guess put the bodies.
But
Release the bodies without propelling them.
That's
The
the
bad guys are no
That-
longer.
That's the only
That's what
one I
they-
would think of is just let the bodies go.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
the bodies hit the floor.
They no longer are
They're not scary to you.
problem.
Is that the command you want to go with?
Let the bodies hit the floor and not me.
Yeah.
Drop the bodies.
They don't. They're no longer an issue. Drop the bodies. But lift up the bodies.
All right. Cool. So that's what you're going with. Gotcha. You issue the command, of course, Newton. You do as the command, as commanded by Force, as she makes contact with you and tells you to do so, and you release it. You get your -1 ongoing goes away, so that's released. But on top of that, you're aware that she meddled with your mind. And of course, you see her, and she has the like restraints in her hand. You see the intent; it's all written on the wall. So now you wanted to
Issue the command, stand down.
right.
Newton, stand down. Whatever you are, I'm going to need you to back down. The pretty lady with the purple rope means you no harm. We're your friends. I've worked with you many a times. Look at poor Damon. Lying in dirty, filthy, bloody. I'm assuming most of it's water, but
No, it's not. Thanks for asking.
Blood is water.
But it's some water.
just a little bit of urine. I don't know if I peed myself or if that guy peed himself before he threw it at the other guy, who I'm sure peed himself.
Well, it is a known fact after people die.
They do other stuff too. Yeah, and there's stuff inside their bodies. They do other stuff to that too.
What would that count as, though, if I was trying to persuade him? Just doing the persuade someone?
Yeah, one was actually what I'm checking here. Hold on.
If an attack happens, I have an interrupt.
Okay. What were you gonna do in response, Newton?
What was I going to do in response?
Yeah, to everything that's going on.
To everything that's going on?
Yeah.
Well, right now he's kind of assessing all the threats.
I have
Okay.
no threat. I have broken
So,
body
well,
in
hang
the
on, let's
gutter.
interrupt. Go ahead and roll the interrupt. Because what he's assessing, he's debating whether he's gonna actually do something right now.
So am I rolling the
The
persuade?
HX, the HX stat. Roll.
Oh, I did that. That was the 9. That was
Yeah, you
my
already did
interrupt
that.
him.
The
Yeah.
interrupt.
That was when I.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
am I interrupting
Okay.
him again?
No, that's fine. That first one, that interrupt would carry over to this because she interrupted. Now you're interrupting
Right.
what he's trying to do next, basically.
Okay.
That's how we'll handle that. Yeah. So basically, well,
I'm ready for it.
you're ready for it. That's what it is. So,
Like I said, if there's
and what
an
was your
attack,
total on that one?
I have
9.
9. Okay.
9.
effects.
Yes.
So I just don't get next HX with him, but
They also get +1 HX with you on their sheet. Okay, do me a favor, Newton, before we lose track of this. Add +1 HX to both Force and Night Owl on your sheet.
+1.
Yes. You actually get a bonus for that, for them interrupting you.
Nice.
does interrupt count as any of these moves? Like, does it count as the XP towards anything, or is it
No.
just an interruption?
Now, on an interrupt, the only person who gets XP is the person who's interrupted.
Gotcha.
On a help, though, you get not XP. You get a plus stat if you roll a 10 or higher.
Okay.
So when you interrupt, the other person gets a plus stat.
So now that
So-
we're going forward, can I do the persuade on him?
Right now, or it's Newton. Whatever you're ready for, whatever he's doing, you're trying to determine if he's gonna listen, if he's gonna act or try to do something else. You're ready for it, so you can act.
Okay, so I can act if he does something.
Right.
Okay.
So right now you're in holding mode right now,
Just watching.
watching, seeing what he's gonna do.
Makes sense. I'm now.
I'm standing right next to the bloody bodies.
Yes.
Do I have time to try my second win right now?
Yes.
Okay. So I've got a -1.
Yeah, they're having a conversation right now, and you're kind of like, I'm gonna take a moment and just
Oh God.
catch my breath, but not with that.
Ouch.
He's drowning.
That still counts as a use, though.
Yeah, I believe that one it counts as a use, but also I think on a miss it describes what happens.
On a miss, no penalty is added, but the move is unusable until you spend time to heal your wounds.
Yeah. So now both of your healing maneuvers.
Yeah.
In other words, you're like, okay, guys, can we wrap this up?
I realize this is a clinic, but I'm out of ways to heal. I'm
We're
down
still
to
trying to
Band-Aids.
save your place, okay?
Yeah.
You just lay there in a puddle on the ground.
Yeah, I will. Thanks.
Oh, you too.
Yeah.
And wash Damon off.
Your
Please.
your clinic has that aesthetic feel for the docs.
Yeah.
This is really a red med now.
I'm in need of some healing.
Yeah.
You too?
Oh,
Where's yours at? Oh, yeah, no, she
Almost
needs
as
it.
bad as
yeah,
her.
She needs it way worse.
And the only way I can heal is by taking her wounds.
I need to get them back to home base. This is...
Newton, how are you proceeding?
I'm ready.
How do I?
Strong arm is still in the game there.
He's like crawling.
Can you just
Yeah.
punch
He's like
him?
pulling with his big arm, just like
At this point, he's surrendered.
he's trying to crawl away.
Yeah, he's basically just kind of flipped over. Trying to crawl away with one arm. It takes so long.
Can I just punch him as he walks by?
I think you're still on the ground, like...
That's what I mean. As he tries to crawl by.
Roll strength.
So,
Is he crawling by me right now?
No, I was just kidding. I'm not.
so Tony.
I think I have 0 strength, so I probably wouldn't even hit him.
So, Night Owl counts as immediate for me.
Yes.
No. Immediate is your.
So in your square. I'm close.
So that square is actually a separate square.
Yeah, I'm at the
Off on the
Prius.
side.
Yep.
I'm in the Prius square.
Then I can't do that.
I'm trying to protect it.
I'm gonna walk up to the strong arm guy and gravitic burst. Gravitic burst.
Gravitic burst.
That's gonna take you some time.
Yeah, it is.
You are
Oh,
you are distant.
Oh, I know, and I'm not speedy. I'm just kind of smiling and walking towards them.
Strutting along.
Yeah, basically he just changes locations there first. Which Forrest actually probably would have also made her way towards him at that point too. So as you make your way towards Strongarm, Forrest, you have the opportunity to try to restrain him.
Okay. Gonna roll.
You
The whole way he's just like,
he rolls.
please allow me to introduce myself.
All right.
Did you notice I put that in my backstory?
New time.
Yes.
She's trying to restrain you. Obviously, you're going to try to interrupt, I would assume. Because you don't want to be restrained.
What? Well,
Well,
what?
not in this.
Oh.
Not in this sense. So.
Well, these are still, like, even in his warped mind, right now, they're still teammates, but they're obstacles as well.
Yes.
So he doesn't want to kill them,
You just want them out of the way.
maim them, just wants them out of the way.
Okay. So,
You'd still need to roll the interrupt against her, though.
yes.
Which would be your roll plus her history stat with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is a +2 now. Because we interrupted him. Son of a...
11.
Holy. He gets a... Does that give him another history stat with her? Plus she gets a history stat with him?
No.
He's
She gets
interrupting
a
her.
+1 with him, but also, not only. Let's see. Yeah, on any hit, you're there first anyway. You're ready for it. So, yeah, you're you're ready for it. So you get a +1 forward basically against her. Or in this case, she gets a -1, basically another -1 for her attempt. So in other words, she moves in to basically restrain you, but because you're ready for it, and you're more than ready, you're anticipating. You go ahead and make your roll now with strength, but it's a -2 because you got the -1 for the construct and -1 for his.
I just had a brilliant idea.
It's under strength.
What is it?
Mm-hmm.
You have shapeshifting hold.
The manacles are wherever you have designed are there,
So
but
basically,
you're trying to place them on him,
the manacles.
so that is strength.
The what?
Manacles.
Oh, I
Restrain this guy
Restrain him.
and fly him
Not
back
gonna do
to the
me
rig
good.
that I have at home base.
Cause what
Removing
is
him
it
from the
now?
situation.
-2.
can we do that?
Yeah, I already have a
As soon
-1
as
on
they're
strength.
Oof.
Hold your fist out like this.
So that's not gonna happen.
Okay. I don't have anything on my chest.
Where did the dice go?
Okay.
Here's one.
That's a good plan.
How long do I
Where did it go? Did it just disappear?
Did it go under Tony's folder?
It just vanished into
Did it
this
bounce
dark
over
hole.
into your pile of dice?
Maybe. I don't.
Well, there's 4 of them there.
Do I
How
just
many did you
roll
start
it
with?
again or?
Yeah, you can just roll it again.
Okay.
Wow. That's actually very impressive. Because even with the -3, that's still an 8.
That's pretty good, I guess.
All right. Well, you can put the bindings on them. What was it? Did you go rope or
It was rope. It
rope?
was
Okay, yeah.
purple rope.
So the hard light rope, basically.
Yeah.
All right. So you can, as you move in, you can do so. However, you see that he's anticipating it. So as you do that, he's going to have a chance to actually do something. So you're still going to bind him, but he's going to be able to react.
He's juking.
If you choose to continue this, and do this, he will have the opportunity to do something. So it's up to you whether you want to take it or not. You can take it, you can restrain him with it, but as you restrain him, something's going to happen, potentially. Depends on his role.
I think I have a solution. For hold the line, do I actually have to be immediate?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Uh,
It didn't say, so I wasn't positive. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going-
Actively guarding an immediate target.
I'm just gonna drop the construct and like, duck down, I guess.
Tuck and roll.
Yeah.
So you're going to go ahead and do the restrain? Because you can restrain him, but as you do that, he's going to be able to act. So,
That's what she's saying. She wanted to just drop it and get out of the way.
yeah. Or you just want to just say, forget this and just
Yeah.
step aside?
Mm-hmm.
I'm calming to her. I have a plan.
Okay.
Because I see his eyes are still like that weird look.
Yeah.
I'm like,
And how does he see where he's
And as you go to approach him, you see his smile kind of get larger as you move closer to him. Kind of like he's like, yeah, go ahead, do something, you know?
Oh wait, if he's asking for it.
And all of a sudden you're like, oh, it's a trap.
You're like, yep, we're just going to...
Guys, I got a bad feeling.
All right. So this is what we want to do since he doesn't have a response to her because she's gotten out of the way,
Do I
right?
move up one?
you will in just a moment.
Okay.
We want to expend. What he want to do is expend the shapeshift, which he still has flight mode on.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to expend one of his holds to form manacles around strong arm, using his flight mode capability to carry him back to the brig, which we have secured at the headquarters.
Gotcha.
So he would just.
Thereby
'Cause
taking
flight we
that
still
dude
have.
out of the situation.
But what does he need to roll for that? Because this would make
You just
the shapeshift.
dial that down, and he basically becomes the manacles.
Yeah.
But it's like he's forming those around the dude because it's an augmentation of the flight mode.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically like the
So like
talons
his
just go like
Talons.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
and then he flies it like we just want to get him
Like he's
flown
like
out of there
this.
to the headquarters bridge.
Flying handcuffs.
Well, you're going to have to roll.
Right.
Because he's going to resist.
Like,
So
Whoa!
that's pretty good. 65.
it's strength based, but I think you still got it.
Yeah, that's 11,
Yeah, what's my strength? I'm weak.
10.
Is it- that's not-
It's 10 plus.
10 plus, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you definitely you successfully manacle him with your
Can I
talons.
play the final countdown out of a little speaker?
It's the final.
I was expecting right at the
So we have to wait in the moment for the movement for you to fly up to change, but you did successfully shift or shape your talons into the manacles, and you have him. So you
You're
two are
about to
one.
thrust.
You're both considered one object. Hint, hint. Wink, wink. For
Do I
those that
have-
matter.
Do I have time to have moved to...
And I'm still ostensibly at ready for him because
Yes.
of my initial interruption.
And he, of course, during this, as that happens, he also continues walking forward. And Hydro, you meet him in the same area at the
I'm
same
just
time.
doing this.
Okay.
I'm just like sidestepping to like get in front.
Can you wash me off yet?
No, he's just laying right here.
What?
I am less healthy than you.
This is where you are, Damon. You're just laying between us as we're having a stare down, covered in blood and muck. We'll call it that for safety's sake. We're gonna have to give you a.
I just need to be hosed down and laid in a cot. That's all I need. So for a couple of weeks to just heal. That's all I
Give
need.
you like the powdered soap and just toss it on you and start hosing.
Yeah, exactly.
Hydro, you had something you were, and I think you wanted to do something too, Tom, right?
Oh, I'm just walking forward towards them.
Okay. Because you see this, Bob. You see JoJo basically
Can I trip him?
swoop
as he walks
down
by? Does
and
that make
then grab him with his talons and then shift into like
Probably
manacles.
reserve an interrupt.
So he basically has him subdued.
If
and
he actually moves against
got
me,
him,
he can
and you
interrupt.
see him as he's basically about to
Is
take
that
flight.
an interrupt that I
So
can
you
do?
see all that.
I think so.
Is he next to me?
Gravity manipulation. Spatial lockdown.
Is he next to me?
Yeah, you guys are in the same area. Hydro, you
I'm
and
gonna
him.
try to interrupt him.
Is he okay? So I can't
You-
see the board very clearly.
Yeah, so you're here on the ground, like
Okay.
between us. Hydro's here in the same area
Okay,
with you.
and he's right
there.
next to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He's about to try
I'm
and
gonna
step
try to
on you.
interrupt. He's
Okay.
Is he starting to walk next to me?
Yeah, he's walking that way.
I'm gonna try and trip him as he walks by me.
Yeah.
That's my interrupt.
Okay. What did you?
I was gonna try and interrupt him.
Because I'm laying on the ground. I'm gonna try to trip you.
What would you use to do that?
I'm not really wanting to do actual harm, but I was gonna throw ice. Basically, I'm doing the ice throw to throw my hammer in front of him to basically mess up his targeting on the gravity manipulation, so that he hits my
Distraction.
hammer instead.
Okay, I got you. So let's do this. Damon.
Yeah.
Roll help.
Health.
Help.
Help.
You're rolling a help for Hydro. You're
Okay.
assisting Hydro in his interrupt,
Okay.
basically.
To the 9 plus Hydro, which is 2, so that would be 11.
Nice.
Nice. So you get a +1 with Hydro,
So you're at plus 3 with Hydro now.
and then also he bumps yours up by 1. So go ahead and roll.
Oh, bumps my roll up.
Yeah, bumps your roll up.
Okay.
Your interrupt. Good thing you got that bump.
So plus
So that's
one,
a 7.
Mm-hmm.
plus 1. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
Wait. 7.
Is that, or 6? Where are you at with him?
Newton. I've got a 1.
yeah,
So 6.
6. All right, Newton, you get a +1 with Hydra. He does interrupt you, so as you go to use a gravity manipulation, he gets in the way. So you still use the gravity manipulation, but you have to. He's the target instead of your other target.
So instead of throwing the hammer, I held the hammer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Be the hammer. Throw yourself.
So I get another +1 with you.
Yeah, you're at plus
you
3
got
with
it.
him now.
You got a +1 with me.
And it was thanks to your aid, because you tripped him on the way. You made him stumble and lose his concentration for half a second for Hydra to get in place.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he's cursing all these people.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
How good
Oh
was it?
my.
Oh no.
Do I get
6.
to...
Would you like to narrate that change back?
So I change back into. Okay. So. As he goes to do a spatial lockdown,
Uh-huh.
Newton regains control. His eyes come back forward.
Uh-huh.
They're no longer rolled back into his head.
And they see Hydra right in front of them.
I see everything going on, and I'm like, what the hell just happened?
You see Hydra going,
It made you stand there going, you have.
I happened?
Well, I'm calling it Maestro because of the way he was moving his fingers around. But it was definitely your body.
Oh no.
And I'm laying in the gutter going, I'm all covered in blood and stuff because of you.
Well, you're still holding onto his ankle.
Oh, that's
Just
right.
twitching.
oh, I
He's-
did interrupt.
You interrupted him, yes.
Oh, good.
And he did a spatial lockdown on this zone instead of on that one over there. So basically, you and Damon both are just like your hammer is like down to the ground.
Okay.
Like you're
Yeah.
you're both stunned S-harm right now.
Okay. So I get to try and shake it off in a sec.
Yes.
Okay.
But as that happened, he snapped.
He snapped back.
Right.
To
Yeah, I'm releasing that.
Oh, there goes the gravity.
Yes. And you're like, oh, my arm, I can move again.
Can breathe again.
You're off to find the hero of the day.
I don't think you understood the gravity of the situation.
Oh, I understood very well, thanks.
It's really been weighing me down.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of light on this subject.
I see what you did there.
So if
Well-
it's
I mean, that makes sense, you know?
obvious,
Newton, you've done some bad things, but I want you to know, I will always love you.
so it's obvious that combat is actually over now.
Oh, yeah. These guys have already been released. They're a bloody mess. You've got the survivor, Strong Arm, who's been detained
Yeah.
by JoJo and is currently in flight back to HQ.
Like this.
Which we totally haven't connected to the fact that we're about to have a security breach.
It's only in yellow, it's not in red.
I'm going back into the clinic to release the hydrosphere and
Oh
make
god,
sure
those people.
Ruthie and them are okay.
Now that the smoke is cleared,
Yeah.
it's okay to let the sphere go.
Let the sphere go so that they can breathe again.
Are you sure you want to let them walk out the front door?
No, I'm going back inside to make sure that I can control them and keep them.
Basically,
At least prepare
in a
for what they're about
roundabout
to
way, he's going to drop the spear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna crawl into my car and head back.
She's crawling back to the Prius.
I'm hurting pretty bad.
I don't have wings. Can you give me a lift?
Yeah, just hang on to the roof.
Does the
1,
Prius
2,
not have like a
3,
passenger side or
4,
anything? Like, I'm not that big of a person.
I guess.
So it's a 4-seater. I guess I'm just going to stay here at the clinic for a little while.
I have to stay at the clinic. I can't ride nowhere.
Wait, are we letting him in the car? Maybe he should hang on to the roof. Oh, the motorcycle's still here.
Strong arm.
Yeah, but I can't ride that motorcycle right now. I'm beat to bits.
Nah, you're still
You're
half
not.
health.
You're
I know, but
You're just. It's up here.
I'm not up to.
It's mentally wounded.
I'm not up to riding a motorcycle right now. I'm just gonna lay on a cot in the clinic for a while. I know what's in the clinic. Remember?
As Ruthie and Pete and everyone else cleans up all the mess and the glass and...
Oh, I'm probably going to have to help,
Oh, I'll help.
but I'm not healthy right now either. But luckily, I'm
You
at
have
the
a
clinic. So we have band-aids
So the two of you are going to stay at the clinic.
Yeah.
and clean it up.
He's already flying the bad guy to the brig, and I guess I will ride in the Prius to maintain a watchful contact.
Listen to how he put it. I guess I'll ride in the Prius.
I'm keeping an eye on the guy in the back seat, though.
You just
So
turn
you're
around.
no, you're
I'm just like
probably
this.
seated in the back seat.
He doesn't
Do we
really-
both have like helmets and visors and everything?
Mm-hmm.
So we're you really can't even like see our eyes like looking at each other. It's just like two helmets, like two Judge Dreads.
Darth helmet.
All the emotion is here. This is the emotion that we have. It's just the mouth and chin area.
Well, and then it's dread.
Yeah.
You know, for as corny as that movie was,
I love that movie.
it was fun.
It was a great movie.
Clinic? Question mark?
I mean, it's still here, but
I'm still paying taxes on this.
do I have to roll to see if I can persuade Ruthie to stay with
Oh no, Ruthie's.
to stay
Now,
on?
Ruthie's.
If we have a hostage
girl.
from the
She's
hooligans,
not leaving.
does that count as some sort of like keeping them stasis-wise on their threat clock?
Oh yeah, if they have a threat clock going, a countdown clock, then yeah, that It could potentially stall it.
Because we could get information out of this guy. We could strong arm him.
Give us the information, or you lose the arm.
One does not simply
Hey, Newton,
taser
just walk
the
in
face
here.
of the strong arm.
We could play good cop, bad cop.
Okay, there we go. I put him there. Let me put.
Shut up. Oh, I see. That good. There was it. Hi, how you doing? Good cop. Shut up. Oh, I see. Good cop, bad cop. Shut up. Oh, I see. Bad cop, bad cop.
There you guys go. You guys are back there at HQ.
Nice.
Oh, I'm sleeping at the clinic.
We have a
Yeah.
health area in our clinic, right?
You have a med bay, I believe, don't you?
Hold on. We have.
Have a special thing.
Yeah, we have a medical bay.
But I need what's in
I'm
the
just gonna
box of the clinic.
Walk over to the medical
Oh,
bay
beautiful, yeah.
and
Yeah,
be
I'm
like
gonna
sunlight
answer that.
now.
I'm getting
Be like a
Getting a tanning
special
bed?
Yeah, basically a special tanning bed.
This is really strange. When 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, injuries are healed.
Yes.
Mark a want on
So
a system.
the last two in the circle.
Sweezy, it's 11
Oh,
o'clock.
but you're not. Is she?
She's not quite there. She went up.
She's 9.
She's at
o'clock.
9. She's at 9 o'clock.
Well, she's the tick past 9.
Is she?
Yeah.
She took.
Oh, okay, yeah, she's 10 o'clock then.
So she's at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I can heal her injuries, but I have to mark a want on a system.
Correct.
Marco.
Power production. Because basically it took that much energy to heal her.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it takes additional resources to heal.
Alright, you are healed.
Be healed
And
by
keep in mind, you
time.
can also spend barter to.
Oh, shush.
That's
my money, man.
Don't let these people back in the green, just to let you know.
We're saving up for a plane.
Barter for.
That's your personal barter.
Okay.
So that's for you to.
You want to spend money
personal
on the
shopping sprees.
on the headquarters?
I mean, if you can get a specialized sun bed for me.
Because she can
Well-
buy her own Sunday.
Well, he doesn't. That's why he had to mark a want in the system.
Oh,
because
yeah,
it
that's why it
draws
took
so
so much
much
power.
extra power that he has to take power from here
He
to.
had to overpower the lights.
And I put Newton over in the corner watching Ren and Stimpy. It's his favorite show.
Nobody puts baby in the
It's
corner.
my favorite show.
He just, you go sit and watch your cartoons.
Don't forget to watch the one about don't what's on the electric fence.
There's no threats at this time.
As you guys are taking a moment to heal, by the way, you get to use the special move.
I'm also going to give data chips to JoJo. It really does nothing, but it just looks like I'm giving him a treat.
What's
And it's just a little upload file on a thumb drive that gives him positive ideas.
Oh, okay.
All right, so for everybody who's visiting Medbay,
Data chips and oil dip.
when you spend time to recover, you get to restore your durability and harm taken at 9 o'clock and lower.
Oil dip.
Okay.
So who all has 9 and lower
9 and lower what?
harm?
Oh, I have no harm.
I know.
Yours will work the same way. Okay, so you heal your durability and harm. So whatever your durability is right now, go ahead and reduce your harm by that much.
Okay.
Now,
Except
for
for you.
hers, since you are 10 or higher, he already marked the system. So yours goes from 10 to 9. So you're currently sitting at 9 right now.
Oh.
So as everyone else basically restored fully, you healed back down to where you're no longer critical. So go ahead and mark the other 3 still.
Okay. But I thought it said I've fully healed.
It says injuries are healed. And then mark a want on the system.
Alright, let me say it real quick.
It's a medical
So
bay.
my
Yeah.
durability is 1.
So
No, it says when 10 or
So you
11
take
o'clock
one off?
injuries are
So you
healed.
heal the
So the
one
10 o'clock
that's
injury is healed.
Okay.
Oh.
So it brings it to 9.
It took that much just to keep you from killing.
But the good news is you don't have to mark a want on the system for
Okay.
her to heal any further.
So
So
just-
basically, the next time she heals, it counts as her receiving medical
last
attention.
one.
So she will actually heal additionally.
Alright. Oh, cool. Sweet.
Yeah. But because of the severity of her injury, she just takes additional time that she needs in order to restore.
Big dude was hitting you really hard.
Yeah.
Well, he broke your sheet. I mean, he broke your armor. He was hitting you. I think isn't
pretty
amalgam?
climactic.
Isn't amalgam the one that's got the huge arms?
So wait, how do I fully heal then?
And one small arm and one huge arm.
For right now, with healing your wounds, spending time to recover, this is what has healed. The next time you spend time to recover,
one big arm.
you will
I'm
heal your
amalgam, but
durability.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Plus
$50
one
I think
for
that
the
was
medical
Mr.
attention.
Hyde.
So you will heal 2
But not the one from DC, the one from...
next time. So next time you spend time to recover, you'll be able to heal additional.
The League of Extraordinary
So
Gentlemen.
really,
Yeah, I hear you.
So in other words, for you, it's going to take 2 more recovery attempts before you're fully healed.
okay.
But you're functional right now because you're injured, yes, but you're not critical. So you can still move about. You're still a little slow. You don't want to move too fast.
But you got a nice little sun dip. Now, we are technically back at home, and I am in my lab. So
That
I'm
is true.
probably going to start building, tinkering.
So what did you want to tinker with while they're recovering?
I need a body. I need to build me a body.
And of course, you put the strong arm in a brig.
No, I still have them.
No, we put him in.
No, I just am holding on to them.
You can come out of the brick.
You don't have to stay with them.
Come get a dad trip.
What time is it?
About 11:42.
Let's see. It was.
It's been a day.
It was actually late in the afternoon because it was after school when you guys arrived on scene. So
dusk.
obviously it's probably dusk at this point.
Just the right time for me to start waking up.
So
Do my
I'm
work.
gonna head home because I got my own sun bed at home.
If you want to, Prius looks like it needs some attention too. It took a hit.
I got school in the morning, so.
Oh, well, okay. Good luck. Just tell them you have a hangover. When you have a scratch of spare time, I can tell you where I'm building.
I know
Roll
what you
plus
could do with my
intelligence.
car.
Well, I can only build one thing at a time here.
Well, I was just saying, I know what you could do it to make my car improved.
Better.
Yeah. Like, put UV lights in my car. So it'll heal when I'm in my car.
That'd be pretty tight.
Because I'm my strongest under visible, UV, and infrared light. So
Could that count? Like, if she had her Prius on hand, could she count that as like getting to a medical station if I put UV lights in?
As long as she's spending time to recover, which means she won't
She'd have to drive away from a scene of crime if she needed to heal.
Right. Well, also at the same time, not while she's driving though, because
Okay.
she has to act, if she's in the passenger seat and someone else is driving, totally understandable. Yeah, but she has to actually spend time.
So one of us would have to get her away.
Right. But yeah, it could be like a mobile healing spot.
Does anybody have anything that they're trying to have built that they feel could help them? I'm willing.
FTL on my motorcycle. Just kidding. I know that's not.
I just put a piston into the motorcycle seat and basically tell you that it helps you not fall off of it.
Okay.
Just sit there firmly. Anybody have anything?
I mean, improvements to the med bay are going to be appreciated whenever I'm able to help out there.
Yeah. So this is like building. Basically, what it is, I'll explain it to you. In headquarters, I have superpower workstation, so I can work on power enhancement gear, power isolation systems, and other specialized tech. I would like to build a
power neutralizing.
Power
round.
dampener.
I want it to be a round, though, like a shots fired kind of thing. Long range bullet.
Mm-hmm.
Projectile. But basically, it would stick in and then emit a power dampener.
Yeah.
That's what I want to build.
Can you mount a machine gun on a motorcycle?
Do it
Mount a machine gun on a motorcycle.
eventually. I think that this is going to be the most important invention I have right now, though. I'll get to it. I'll remember this. So everybody, this is what we'll do.
Get a
We'll write
list
it down.
going.
I'll get a list going.
Write that down.
So
Put it in the queue.
UV or infrared lights.
Also, is there any way I can
Prius for
get
healing.
small weapons like a blade or a
Mhm.
small handgun?
Yeah.
Yeah, you use your barter for that.
Or, okay.
He doesn't have to use barter for it. If you, he used the headquarters barter for that.
Oh yeah.
For requisitions.
I was thinking while we're at the clinic.
all right.
But yeah,
so
no, if you're,
can
if you're out
he-
and about on your own, yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have two barters, so yeah.
There were just
As
several people
passenger.
here whose bodies were cleaning up.
Oh yeah.
And then Chuck, you just wanted a machine gun mount,
yeah.
motorcycle, machine gun mount.
Like, you and I are not making Ruthie and old Petey clean up
Right. No.
the bodies.
Right.
All right.
And we
So
know at
I'll
least
go ahead
one
and
of them
roll
had a
for
gun.
the neuralizer round, the neutralizer round.
Power dampener thing.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what happens.
Huh.
Can I give him my edge?
You're not.
All right. So I do it, but I have to choose one of these things. It doesn't work exactly as I intended, or I've attracted unwanted attention. I am going to vote that my ability to neutralize superpowers would attract unwanted attention.
If that's the choice you want to go with.
That's the choice I'm going with because
Gotcha.
I want it to work as specified,
Yes.
and I'm going to write it into my catalog.
Like how it doesn't specify whose attention.
No, it doesn't. It could be enhanced. It could be
The
people who
we
hate
fought today?
enhanced.
It could be people whose computers you use to design it.
Could be the
I can
government.
help with that though.
Could be somebody on my team.
But the computers I could help with that.
Later, when we're there.
And
So how would we describe that mechanically? On like a 10 plus, I can completely neutralize a power that's being affected.
no, when you fire your weapon, you declare that you're using a special round, basically. And then depending on the result of the roll depends on what happens. I mean, as long as you inflict harm, then the attack happens.
Okay.
So as long as you can inflict harm. But if
So
you don't
this
inflict-
round
So
wouldn't
basically,
count. So if this
instead
is
of
going through my
stun-
gauntlets, then it wouldn't count as the taser. It would just count as a regular.
Correct.
round.
You would just state that you're switching from your taser to your whatever you want to call
Neutralizer.
it. Neutralizer. Yeah, to your neutralizer. Now,
Capital N.
again, it has to actually inflict the harm. So if you deal 2 harm, but they have 2 armor, nothing's inflicted, which means it doesn't go through.
Neutralizer.
Just don't
There you
forget
go.
that you need to enunciate and not
Yeah.
say the neutralizer.
You're making me think about how it's going to be spelled weird now. It's N-E-U.
Yes.
Neutralizer. God, man. Feels like a game.
Now there is something about that since it is special ammunition. That's how this works as well. So if you have to quote unquote reload, you'll have to restock the ammunition. Okay, which means you'll have to spend a barter to do so. So if you ever get to a point to where like something happens during combat,
Like a
and
bad roll.
bad roll, it could be a bad roll or a different narrative scenario, something happens, then yeah, you will have to basically to replenish your supply, you have to spend a barter.
Okay.
If you don't spend a barter, then basically you're out of ammo. Like,
Until I get back
I'm
home
out
again.
until you get back to HQ.
Okay.
So when you're out in the field, you have quote unquote a limited quantity. But it all depends on one, how you roll and how the narrative goes.
Limited.
I like that.
But if you're like, if we're like out, so scenario,
Mm-hmm.
if we're like out on a boat and we're in the middle of a fight,
And we're going fast.
well, no, they're going fast.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm shooting and I run out of bullets, or if he's shooting his neutralizer and he runs out of ammo, we can't spend a barter then because there would be nowhere to go. To
Oh
get.
no! What it is in narrative stance is
Sure.
you spend the barter, and then you find another clip on you basically.
Oh, okay.
So in other words, yeah,
You
that's
used your barter to have that clip.
to have the extra clip.
Oh, okay. I get it now. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought it was you use a barter. Oh, there's a store
No,
right
no.
behind me. I can run in and grab. Okay.
No. Plus, there's also, when you look at the equipment tags, there's other cases that you will have to reload, basically. That's the reload mechanic. When you have to reload, that's basically what you're doing. You're spending barter to reload for the ammunition. Here we go. Burst fire. At the character's option, it gives the weapon area, reload, and reset. Area and reload or reset. So basically, you fire off your automatic weapon, and now you have to reload, which means now you have to spend that.
Right.
But instead of attacking one target, you get to attack the area. But the cost is you use the clip.
Right. Well, the other thing that popped in my head just now is perhaps you gave a clip or two to somebody else in the party, and you have to go turn around and go, "Hey, clip," or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
That could be that as well.
So that would be me running out of ammunition and going, "Hey,
Yeah.
I'm
right.
out of ammo,"
Clip.
and you going,
Yeah.
"I carry extra."
Or the same.
Yeah,
We have
spin
the
the
same,
barter.
Or we have the
I have
same
no
weapon.
barter.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. That's how that works.
Sure.
Of course I
Okay.
As long as
now
the
I get it.
narrative makes sense. But yeah, that's how it's handled.
Yeah. Now I get it. Yeah.
I basically puddle formed to move all of the extra
Oh.
stuff.
I thought you were saying when you sleep, you just turn into a puddle.
Well, that too. But
I just see a puddle with two
I
eyes
puddle formed to move
two-
all of
with
this
two eyes and a smile.
trash and detritus into
Yep.
disposal area.
Into the bay, and all this seems
That's
to feed the
river,
fish.
but yeah.
So your neutralizing bullets will be ready by the time you guys go back into the field next.
Nice.
So basically, a few of y'all are back at headquarters. Some of y'all have returned home.
Now, would
your
those
clinic.
only work in my gauntlet, or would they be like something I could hand to somebody, like stock other people with? It's an invention, but
Yeah, basically, and other people can use them as well. However, they will have to they'll have to spend a barter to obtain it.
Okay.
So basically, how that works, you get it automatically because it's your invention, so it's automatically included part of your stuff. You only have to spend a barter when you need to, but everybody else can spend one to gain additional bullets. So
To get some of
the
these.
stock is limited on it.
Supplies are limited. Get them all at last. Exclusive rounds.
Yes, actually, I may have a different way I might do that, but we'll get to that later.
We'll label it safe word.
Oh, but now that everybody is at HQ or their respective
Yeah.
home base,
Yep.
let's go ahead and go around here at the end of the session. Let's start with you, Newton. Who are you giving a +1 or a -1 to tonight?
Am I giving a +1 or -1 tonight? Well, Newton doesn't remember anything that happened. Except in the beginning.
That's right. This is from Newton's perspective.
This isn't from Maestro's perspective. This is from Newton's perspective.
Maestro's like, you get a -1, and you get a -1, and you all get -1s.
I hate you.
I'd give a +1 to Tony because this character is coming up with solid plans.
All right.
All right, Casey.
Well, the only people I had contact with were you two, basically, because you were on the ground.
Well, he was laying on the ground right underneath you.
He was there screaming. That's true.
Do I give it to him? It's not something I. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. You choose who gets it.
I guess I'm gonna go with him because he did something good before he turned into that guy who was just smashing people.
He did hit him with a fire hydrant.
Yeah.
Yeah, he powerfully assisted everybody here today.
Yeah.
I think I would do. I'd have to say that too. I'd give it to Ronnie for. I mean, he single-handedly. What was that? 7 + 5.
12 enemies.
12 enemy. No, plus strong arm. He hit him with a fire hydrant too.
So
13. 12 plus a big bad. He managed to neutralize most of them without the team getting killed.
I thought Tony was going to give me -1 for crying and being a crybaby.
You get -1 point for being up.
Crying like a bee.
Yeah, I would give him a +1 for his Newton for his initial assistance to the entire team. And as far as Maestro, I've got something for him. Now.
Yeah, he's got something coming.
All right.
We have a need.
I only know one person here.
I'm assuming what that means. When I reset, does that reset to 1 or 0?
If it's a plus reset, you go to 1.
Okay.
If it's a negative reset, you go to 0.
And you learn a secret.
Yeah. Who is
What
it with?
secret? It's with John or JoJo.
Well, it's not. You learn a secret. You share a secret
Share a
with
secret.
it.
Oh,
I share a secret with him.
Yeah.
With me. You're not my real
Wait, it's
father.
a secret, so I
It
can't
is a
say it
secret.
out loud.
Nope.
Does everybody have to? La, 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 la,
You
la.
can write secret on there.
Secret. Show me your secrets.
Oh, that's when you get a +4,
Yes.
and then it resets.
And then it resets to +1.
yeah.
Oh,
And you get to mark an experience, and then you share
So
a
do
secret with them.
does everybody start with +1? Or no?
Everybody started
started-
with +1 except for one person who started with a +2.
Oh, okay.
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 Well, I have to share a secret with Night Owl. Not +4.
Oh my.
Well, you know what, Ronnie? I don't have to share nothing with you. Just kidding. It's your turn.
Force. Go ahead and bump up by 1. Because you were trying to de-escalate the situation and save lives.
So you turned her 2?
So you go up to 2 with me.
Okay.
Well, unless.
Well, you're at a +1 for me.
So now you're 2.
Yeah, just increase it by 1.
I'm a sandwich.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
You go up however many with me.
Okay.
Because you, like, kept going even though you're, like, almost
Oh, I
dead.
thought it was a guy named Alan.
Who's Flux?
Well, now you and I.
That's Quinn.
Man.
Okay.
Give him the head yet.
I mean, but
I
like
never
you
knew
kept
my
going.
mother.
You're just like, how can I heal? How can I do? How
Where's
do
your
I do
father?
this? And you're like,
Hey,
but you just kept going. Just
Yeah.
whatever you can do.
I don't have. I don't have bio parents.
No, because you're not
I
bio.
wasn't even raised.
Even
No, you
though I
are
couldn't do
Mecca.
anything, I just,
That's weird.
even though he made
Keep
me
that
a
in your
Be
folder.
real
living
boy.
pinata.
I might try to help you become a real boy.
I never thought to give him a -1. That was
You should
never crossed my mind,
secret
even though
is
that's
to,
when I
like, who
did
you
the
are.
chuckle. When
Say no.
Yeah.
he started
Yeah.
him.
I wrote my name on his to keep track of.
I was never
Yeah.
gonna do
I
that.
drew this picture for you.
Oh, thank you.
It's a spaceman.
He is a spaceman. I feel like he would be colored like something really crazy, like when,
Purple
back in the days
Orange.
when,
and yellow.
I should do that. I should draw boxes because I
Where'd
can't
my
really
brain
read
try to
mine
go?
over the
Yeah,
phone.
John,
Carmack.
I used to
come on, Thor.
John
So-
Thor.
Yeah,
The old
Just
Thor book with
make
it was
boxes
John,
for everybody.
John
and
Williams.
then use
so
pencil
that I
and
can
stuff.
put the number inside and I
Did
can
it like
erase
that.
and it doesn't get rid of it.
All right.
He had everything was like super bright.
Hey,
She did hers out to the other side.
Oh, have you seen
Can
that?
I?
Thank you.
Can you
Yes.
send me this template so I can print it off at
That's
home
what I
and
do, is,
redo
like,
it?
green
Yeah,
and
sure.
Bright red.
I'll send it to you.
Oh, yeah.
And can
Flats.
I take my papers home so I can rewrite
Really
them at home?
stark.
Yeah.
Flat colors.
It's fine.
Feel free to.
But, all right. Well, everybody has
erase
completed
stuff and
their
redraw it proper, like help
history
help
stacked. And some of you have bumped up because of that and shared
You
some
can be my
secrets with each
McFarlane.
other.
I'll be.
That's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. But thank you once again for listening into the show. As our cast, they were telling us this story about the clinic at Riverside.
I like the image that it's just us sitting around the radio station shooting the bull about what happened.
Yep.
Absolutely. Be sure to tune in next time as we see how the story progresses from there. With his new neutralizing agent that has been developed.
That is a really good idea. The intention for it was positive when it was implemented.
The what? What are you talking about?
I
As
created
is
a power
all
neutralizing
good
round.
things.
Okay, cool. I like the precedent we set for
This
me.
is MC
I
Sizzle
can just do
out.
this to someone other than
See you
Hank.
later, dudes.
You can shape shift into cops, man.
I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Quad City. If you did, be sure to head on over to our website at www.saturdaynightgamingllc.com and check out some of our other cool games. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. I hope you have a fantastic week, and until next time, this is Laura Hibbard with Saturday Night Gaming signing off.